Want You Back is a song by British singer Cher Lloyd, from her debut studio album Sticks and Stones. It was released on February 17, 2012, as the third and final single from the UK version of the album, and on May 22, 2012 as her debut US single taken from the US version of the album. The UK single version of the song features guest vocals from the X Factor USA contestant Brian Astro Bradley, while new US and Snoop Dogg versions were released in the United States. It was written by Shellback and Savan Kotecha, and it was produced by Shellback. Musically, Want You Back is a dance pop song, with elements of bubblegum and synthpop, while the lyrics are about a girl who's in denial of the fact that she's jealous that her ex-boyfriend has moved on to another girl. Even though she was apparently the one who dumped him in the first place, she makes various attempts to sabotage her ex-boyfriend's new relationship. The song received acclaim from most music critics. Some praised her sassy attitude on the song and labeled it infectious. There are two videos for the song, the UK version and the US version. The UK video features Lloyd traipsing through old photographs with her former beau and some with his new girlfriend and wreaking havoc on the happy couple, while the US version features Lloyd at a diner wreaking havoc on her ex's new girlfriend. The song has reached number 3 on the New Zealand singles chart, number 18 on the Irish singles chart and number 25 on the UK singles chart. In the United States, the song has reached number 9 on the pop songs chart and number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, her first top 40 hit in the United States. It remains Lloyd's biggest hit both worldwide and in the United States to date. Background and release: Lloyd announced on December 15, 2011 that Want You Back would be released as the third single from her debut album Sticks and Stones. On December 22, 2011 she revealed the artwork for the single. In December 2011 Lloyd said she is hoping the track will help her crack the notoriously tough American market, saying, "It's a bit crazy because I don't expect anyone to know who I am because I live in the UK. I'm from the X Factor and I came fourth. It's crazy and it gives me a lot of hope. With the USA, I'm not going to run before I can walk, but you never know how to unregistered trademark going to happen." The single version features Series 1 US The X Factor contestant Brian Astro Bradley, who was mentored by L.A. Reid on the show. Reid recently signed Lloyd to Epic Records in the United States. It was Lloyd's first single in the US, but the version would be the US version. Lloyd was reported to have remixed Want You Back with rapper Snoop Dogg upon its release in the US. On July 20 the remix of the song featuring Snoop Dogg premiered on US radio, but leaked the night before. Composition: Want You Back was written by American songwriter Savan Kotecha and Swedish songwriter Shellback, and was produced by the latter. Lyrically, it finds Lloyd singing about her jealousy of her former lover and his new girlfriend. While talking about the song, Lloyd stated, "It's basically a track from lots of different girls' stories out there. A lot of people are telling me they can relate to the track and they've been in that situation, but it's also got an element of fun in it. The beats and guitar in the song, according to Digital Spy, give the song an almost caricature quality. There is also some uses of auto-tune pitch correction to go with the synths." Cher's vocal spans from low note A3 to high note F number 5. Critical reception: the song received acclaim from many music critics. Nick Levine from BBC Music wrote a positive review, commenting, "She's a natural and charismatic vocal presence, so much so that Want You Back even creates a recurring hook from how to put this? The sound of her frustrated grunts unregistered trademark." John O'Brien from AllMusic wrote that the song is an infectious example of cutesy pure pop that recalled Britney before she lost her innocence. Alex Denny from NME considered it a sassy bit of bubble-drunk pop from Britney's songwriter Max Martin. Dano had previously written in another NME review that the song is a peachy keen pop number that goes pining after an ex, Cher drawing comfort from the fact that, even if her beloved is going out with someone else now, at least they're unregistered trademark-free, only getting sloppy seconds. Joe Rivers from No Ripcord wrote that it's packed with hooks and has Cher unregistered trademark personality stamped all over it. Lewis Corner of Digital Spy gave the song a positive review stating, "Truth be told, it's quite refreshing for an artist to embrace their perceived public image, but the joke is really on us." Why? Because it's Cher Lloyd who has the last laugh with another hit on her hands. Alexander of Idolator called it a catchy song that behaved unregistered trademark T, been able to get it out of our heads since we first heard it. Virgin Media's Matthew Horton wrote that the song has dynamic catchy bounce. David Griffiths from 4Music praised the track, writing, "It might not sound a million miles away from Miley Cyrus' Party in the USA, but it's got Cher's stamp all over it." From her deadpan delivery to her screams of frustration peppered throughout the track, this has the potential to be an enormous global hit. Bradley Stern from Mew Muse commented, "It is one of the album unregistered trademark's catchiest, cutest moments even if Lloyd unregistered trademark's gritting her teeth and clenching her fists with rage." He further wrote, "Kicking off with a deliciously angry grunt that plays on loop, the Shellback produced track finds Lloyd ruining the day she ever stepped out on her Marnie unregistered trademark's now being made all the happier by some other chick, remember all the things that you and I did first? And now you're unregistered trademark redoing them with her?" Lloyd sings incredulously on the bouncing electro-pop beat, dissing the chick unregistered trademark's jeans and denying all charges of jealousy in the process. In December, popular US teen website Popdust called Want You Back the 25th best song of 2012. They wrote about it saying an entire timeline of Stockholm Syndrome in 3.5 minutes, who is this manic muppet, and why is she grunting? Does she know he do a unregistered trademark T want her back? At least Cher unregistered trademark's honest about her brattiness though, for her unregistered trademark's refreshing. Do you think Cher unregistered trademark's in on the joke? Huh, eat a unregistered trademark's over already? Okay, maybe just one more listen. Wait, why can't a unregistered trademark T I get her voice out of my head? Remember all the things that you on a unregistered trademark oi did fuhst? No, stop looking at me like that, a unregistered trademark just doing my Cher Lloyd impression. Chart performance, Want You Back first appeared on the UK singles chart on the week ending November 19, 2011. The track debuted at number 194, following digital downloads from the respective album. The song then re-entered the chart at number 56 on the week ending January 21, 2012, following the release of the music video and confirmation of its release as a single. On its third charting week, the song rose 30 places to number 26 with sales of 9,730. In New Zealand, Want You Back was a massive success, reaching number 3. The song debuted at number 38 on the US Pop Songs chart. It also charted at number 39 on the Hot 100 Airplay chart. On the Billboard Hot 100 chart, it debuted at number 75 on the issue date of June 30. The next week it rose to number 51, rising to number 35 the following week and climbing to number 27 the next week and still climbing to chart at number 16 on the issue date of July 28. Dropping one position the next week to number 17 and climbing to its peaking position, number 12, the next week. It was last seen on the Billboard Hot 100, close to exiting the top 75, later moving to recurrent status after 20 weeks if fallen below position number 50. Want You Back dropped to number 73 on the issue date of November 10 to drop the chart the following week. Want You Back has since peaked number 9 on Billboard Pop Songs, number 5 on the Digital Songs and number 23 on Adult Pop Songs. It also debuted at number 95 on the Canadian Hot 100 chart and has since peaked at number 11. As of February 2013, the track has sold over 2 million copies in the US, and almost 3 million copies worldwide. Music video. International version. The music video for the song was uploaded to YouTube on January 6, 2012. The video was shot in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. In the video Lloyd sings about her jealousy and disappointment of her ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend, with the video showing Lloyd's attempts to sabotage her former love's new relationship. As Lloyd sits on her bed scanning at pictures of her and her ex, she drifts off into various schemes to drive the new couple apart. In one scene, Lloyd pours a bottle of water over her former boyfriend, while in another she throws popcorn all over the loved-up pair during a trip to the cinema. Astro makes an appearance in the video to rap in the latter stages of the video, posing as her ex-boyfriend, which ends with Lloyd rather airheadedly imitating the sounds of a helicopter. She also recorded a live acoustic version of the song, the video of which was uploaded to YouTube on December 15, 2011. US version equals. In 2012, Lloyd recorded an alternate video which was shown in the US. It premiered on May 1, 2012. This new video shows Lloyd confronting her ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend in California diner Cadillac Jack's, previously the setting of Say Lo's Forget You music video, while performing the track on the restaurant's countertop. During the video, she gives her ex-boyfriend a strawberry smoothie and he accidentally spills it on his girlfriend. The police then arrive to arrest Lloyd and take her into custody, where she is getting her mugshot taken. The US version is Vevo certified with over 100 million views. Live performances. Lloyd has performed the track live at every radio station she visited on her radio tour. The majority of these performances were done acoustically. On July 25, 2012, Lloyd made her US television debut after a performance on an America's Got Talent results show. On August 30, 2012, Lloyd performed the song, along with her next single, With Our Love, on Today to an audience of hundreds of fans. She sang the song with Taylor Swift on Swift's Red Tour on August 19, 2013. Track listing. Charts and certifications. Release history. References. External links, full lyrics of this song at Metro Lyrics.